Ring post got appeal. Roger Bloodworth, 12 rounds. What are your feelings after that whole?
It was a good fight. It wasn't the best Thomas, but I thought early rounds probably went to Cunningham, but it seemed like after about the fourth or fifth round, he kind of quit punching. He started off pretty good, but when Thomas started hitting him, especially with the body shots, he was just kind of put on the earmuffs and moved and looked pretty. So I felt it came down to what the judges were looking at. Were they looking at pretty movement, or were they looking at effective punching? And luckily, they were looking at the effective punching.
Roger, as you know, I got a little history with Adamek. I was down with him for a couple good years, and I remember back in days when I see him fight, when he was training with Dimitrik, he had that flat-footed style where he was kind of not moving around. When he went to fight with Areola, he showed a whole different technique of style and movement in the ring. I think that 223 pounds, in my vision, I think he should bring it down, because it looked like it was slowing him down in that ring, where he was not moving too much the way he used to move around.
I understand what do you think on that? Saying, but you cannot fight in the heavyweight division at 116 pounds.
We're not saying 116 pounds.
That's what he was when he fought.
216 pounds.
216, I'm sorry. 216 pounds. You can't do it. You're too small. And he might not look good with smaller, quicker fighters.
But look, Cunningham came in today, he came in 203, was it?
Right.
And look what happened, 12 rounds.
Look what happened. But,
rounds,
and also he's got, Cunningham's got a good style. With another fighter, he might not have such a good style. He might be knocked out. But I think the main thing with Thomas is he needs a little time off. He's had 4 fights this year.
That's another thing. You're right.
Time for him to take a rest.
100%.
He looked a little bit burned out.
He's been active.
Until the second part of the fight. Then the second part of the fight, he got rolling and he started throwing some heavy punches. And
he is the only fighter pretty much in the heavyweight division that is majorly active. He fights 4 times a year. That's a lot of fights for a fighter. He does need to take that break.
Yeah, he needs a little time off.
And who would you want to fight after, after the break?
You know what? Right now, I don't even know.
You want to think about that?
It's just that's not in my. I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm just thinking about what I know he needs to do. He needs to take a rest. I don't want him back in the gym for a little bit. You can't. He's kept a pretty heavy schedule. He's been in the gym almost the whole year, either at my house or I'm at his house in the gym, because they need a lot of work on his technique, and he still does. But as far as the style with Areola, that was the only thing he could do at that point in his career, was just move. But now I think Areola being a bigger fighter and not as quick, I think it'll be a much better fight, but I think Areola is going to get hit a lot more.